How to crochet two-way reversible bag. Hello everyone, I am Sharon and this is a new tutorial for everyone. Ito yung bag na may dalawang klaseng stitches. Pwede siyang maging reversible kung gusto mo. You can add also a magnetic button for the lock. And makikita nyo sa pinakailalim niya nilagyan ko ng plastic canvas kaya nag-form siya ng oval shape at sturdy siya. Hindi siya lalaylay pag nilagyan mo ng gamit sa loob. And dalawa yung strap na ginawa ko, imbes na isang mahaba at pinagtugtong ko siya using the gold bag hooks para just in case na gusto mo mas shorter yung strap niya, you can just remove the other strap. If you want naman na maging body bag siya, ipupull nyo lang dun sa isang side para ganito siya. So, marami actually way para isuot tong bag na to. Ang nakakatawa sa kanya kasi is reversible pa siya. So, you can use the other side. Or, pag tinignan mo yung loob niya, very smooth din yung stitches niya. I hope you stay tuned and watch until the end of this video. And do not forget to subscribe para marami kayong mapanood ng mga video tutorials ko. So, for this project, I'll be using the 8-ply milk cotton na bulky yarn. But I'll be using a smaller hook, which is 5mm. I will be needing one skein of the light blue yarn and the other one dark blue. And to start, I will chain 22 or up to the length that you would want. And then once you get to the desired length of the foundation chain, on the third chain from the hook, that is where we're gonna work our first double crochet. So we will work one double crochet into each of the back chain except the last stitch. Once we get to the last stitch, we're going to work 3 double crochets. So this will make the oval shape. Once done, then we will keep on working 1 double crochet into each of the stitch on the opposite side. And then once we get to the last stitch, that is when we're going to add 2 more stitches. So once done, we will add 2 more stitches into the very last stitch, which is where we have the chain 2. And by the way, chain 2 does not count as a stitch, so we're not going to slip stitch on top of it. We're going to slip stitch on the very first double crochet instead. Ayan, so tapos na ang ating first round. Dapat both ends merong 3 double crochets. Now for round 2, we're gonna chain 2, but it doesn't count as a stitch. We will work 2 double crochets into the very first stitch kasi part siya ng 3 double crochets of the previous round. So maglalagay tayo ng increase into the very first stitch where we have one of those 3 double crochets. And then in between, maglalagay lang tayo ng 1 double crochet into each stitch until makarating tayo dun sa 3 double crochets. Then that's the time that we're gonna add 2 double crochet into each of those 3 double crochets. Alright, so once done, we will just work 1 double crochet into each of the stitch except when we get to the last 2 stitches. Kasi in last 2 stitches, we're going to work 2 double crochets into each kasi part siya ng 3 double crochet increase of the previous round. Once done, we're going to slip stitch on top of the very first double crochet, not the chain 2. So we will work one more round, but it's easy to work an increase. Just work an increase into each of those 2 double crochets that we have in our previous round.
Bale, doon sa increase na ginawa natin sa previous round, mag-work tayo ng 2 double crochets into each. para lumaki ang ating oval shape. At eto na nga ang itsura niya once matapos natin yung round na to na merong increase. Ito yung last na increase na gagawin natin. Tapos to end the round, mag-work tayo ng slip stitch dun sa ibabaw na first double crochet na ginawa natin. And mag-start na tayong gumawa ng pangalawang piece. So ito yung first piece na oval base. Nakita niyo naman may mga increase na nilagay tayo sa last round or third round. And then gagawa pa tayo ng isang base. Ito naman, depende sa kulay na gusto nyo. So, ito yung kulay na pinili ko. After fastening off yung ito, magkakat tayo ng plastic canvas. So, nabibili din to online. And then, iipit natin sa gitna para patigas niya. So, pagpapatungin natin yan. And then, saka tayo mag-work ng stitches. I-alternate natin yung stitches ng dark yarn and then ng light blue yarn. So, ganyan dapat ang position niya at dapat ay magka-align yung mga stitches para hindi siya tabingi. Then, we'll chain 3, chain 2 for the chain space, and into that same stitch, mag-work tayo ng 1 double crochet. By the way, yung chain 3 will count as 1 double crochet. After nyan, mag-skip tayo ng stitches. So, bali 2 stitches. And then, into the third, mag-work ulit tayo ng 1 double crochet, chain 2, and then 1 double crochet into the same stitch para makabuo tayo ng V-stitches. After that, uulitin lang natin hanggang sa makarating tayo sa last stitch. Also, habang nag-work tayo ng V-stitches, nagjo-join din tayo ng 2 pieces. So, nakikita nyo kasama yung base na pinatong natin para maipit yung plastic canvas.
Once we get back around, medyo magkadikit na sila. And we have skip stitches. But it's okay. Now we're going to end the round with a slip stitch on top of the third beginning chain. So, iwan muna natin to saglit. You can add a stitch marker. And then if into every second round, saka natin siya babalikan para mag-work ulit ng mga rounds of V-stitches. So we'll get to the other side, which is the light blue yarn. And by the way, you can choose any color of the yarn that you want. So we need to fasten this off because it's not in the right position. Dapat nandun siya sa skip stitches. So I'm going to work on the skip stitches this time, and I will include the other stitch of the other piece of the dark blue one. So we're going to chain 3. And then into the next stitch, 1 double crochet. So we will make granny square stitches around on this side, and then we're going to chain 2 for the chain space. Now into those next 2 skip stitches, we're going to work 1 double crochet into each. So ang pattern niya is ganun lang. We're going to work 1 double crochet into each of the next 2 skip stitches, followed by chain 2. So we will repeat this sequence until we get back around. So once done, we're going to work a slip stitch on top of the third beginning chain, which counts as our first double crochet for this round. Now, you have noticed na na-close na ng tuluyan yung pinaka-base natin. So we will get back to this color after working another round of V-stitches of the dark blue yarns, or the dark blue yarn, yes. So after slip stitching, we're going to work a chain 3, which will count as 1 double crochet. And then for the chain space, we're going to work chain 2. Into that same stitch, we're going to work 1 double crochet. And then we're going to skip the chain 2 and 1 double crochet. Now into the next V-stitch, into the very first double crochet of the V-stitch, we're going to work another V-stitch, 1 double crochet, chain 2, and then 1 double crochet into the same stitch. Now we will repeat this until we get back around. So once we get back around, we're going to end around with a slip stitch on top of the third beginning chain. So this is going to be the repeating round. We will repeat this into every second round. So after this, we'll add the stitch marker and we will continue with working the granny square in rounds of the other color. So this is how easy it is. We will just alternate working the stitches with these two colors. So in here, we don't need to cut off the yarn. We're just going to slip stitch our way into the chain 2 space so that we can start with another set of 2 double crochets and then chain 2. So do not forget to include the blue yarn. So we're going to work a slip stitch first, and then we're going to work our first double crochet, which is a chain 3, 1 double crochet into the same chain 2 space, and then followed by chain 2. So we're going to repeat that sequence into the next chain 2 spaces. We're going to work 2 double crochets and then chain 2. So we will repeat this sequence until we get back around. So bali, i-alternate lang natin ang stitches between V-stitches and then granny square in rounds
until we get to the height that we want for the bag. At this point, yung height na gusto nyo ang masusunod dito. So, into the next clip, makikita nyo kung ano gagawin natin after.
Ito na siya after working a few more rounds. Pag in-alternate mo yung granny square stitches and then V-stitches, and then for the edging, gumawa ako ng 1 single crochet into every stitch around for 2 rounds yan. And then ito, papakita ko na sa inyo kung paano ako mag-close ng join nila. So I usually work this kind of technique para hindi halata kung saan ko sila ginoin. And then we'll do the next one dun sa light blue yarn kung paano mag-work ng 2 rounds of single crochets. So, dito sa granny squares in rounds, bale, ang gagawin ko is mag-work ako ng after chaining 1 single crochet into the same stitch, 1 single crochet into every stitch around. So, bale, dun sa chain 2 space, of course, we're gonna do 2 chains or 2 single crochets and then 1 single crochet into each of the next 2 double crochets. So, bale, 1 single crochet into every stitch around. Once you get back around, we're going to work a slip stitch on top of the very first stitch, which is not the chain one, but the single crochet. And then we'll repeat the round. Same way we started the previous round. Yeah, so if you want to work a few more rounds, okay lang. Depende sa gusto nyo kung saan kayo masaya. After matapos na natin yung 2 rounds, we're going to fasten off and weave in all ends, pati yung mga nasa baba, para ma-hide natin yung mga tail ends. And yung next na gagawin natin is yung Romanian cord strap. So, ito maganda tong klase ng strap for the bags kasi medyo sturdy siya at hindi siya nag-stretch. And also dahil bulky yarn yung gamit natin, maganda siya talaga dahil mas thicker siya kung bulky yarn ang gagamitin natin. So, depende nga pala yung length sa gusto mo, you can try it over your shoulder, tignan nyo yung length, and make sure na magbigay kayo ng konting allowance kasi kapag medyo mabigat na yung bag, of course, hahaba yung strap natin. So, you don't want it to be too long. Yung tamang-tama lang, at least magtanggal kayo ng konting allowance dun sa haba niya. So, bali, ito na yung pinaka-loob niya. So, pag binaligtad mo siya, maganda siya talaga kahit puro granny squares and maganda rin yung loob kung yung loob yung puro V-stitches. And then, tignan nyo naman yung ilalim. Because of the plastic canvas, maganda siyang tignan kasi nag-form siya ng oval shape. How to crochet a Romanian cord. First, we'll make a slip knot and then we're going to chain 2. And then on the second chain from the hook, insert the hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2. We're going to turn and then we're going to insert into the first loop there, yarn over and pull through 1 loop, yarn over and pull through 2 loops. Now we're going to turn. Now you will see 2 loops now. So we're going to insert the hook under the 2 loops and then yarn over and pull through 2, yarn over and pull through 2. And then we're going to turn, repeat until we get to our desired length. Bali, 2 strap yung ginawa ko imbis na yung isang mahaba. Nilagyan ko na lang siya ng gold na bag hooks on each end para mas maganda siyang tingnan and medyo elegante siya. Tapos, ipagdudugtungin ko na lang sila kung sakaling maikli. So, pwede siyang handbag using just 1 strap or you can add the another strap by joining them with the silver bag hooks para mas longer siya and you can use it as a body bag. So, ganito lang, simple lang, tinupi ko lang siya and then tinahi ko. Make sure na padaanin nyo ng maraming beses para matibay siya. So, after this, ito na siya, ilagakabit naman natin yung pinaka-bag strap niya. So, it's very easy, mas napadali pa yung paglalagay or pagkakabit ng strap kasi nga, detachable siya. Just in case na gusto nyo yung other side, yung nasa labas, babaligtarin nyo lang yung bag. And of course, you can use yung mga uso ngayon na mga organizer bag na nabibili. Maraming sa Shopee, may iba't ibang shapes and sizes na may kasamang zipper. So, mas maganda yung ilagay dito sa bag na to para neat siya and pag madumi siya, madali na lang labhan. Yan ang purpose niyan. Kaya wala siya magnetic button kasi pag nilagyan ko siya sa loob, hindi ko na siya maibabaligtad para gamitin yung kabilang side niya. So, if ever na ayaw nyo ng mabaligtad siya or gusto nyo magstay na ito yung labas ang pinaka harapan niya, then you can add a magnetic button. So, ito na siya. And also, kung mahabaan nyo yung mga, kunyari, lalakihan nyo siya or tataasan nyo pa siya, you can also use this idea para maging backpack siya. I'm sure magiging maganda ang kalalabasan niya. You can just add D-rings dun sa may pinaka-bottom ng bag. Dun sa oval shape, lalagyan nyo ng 2 D-rings na kapareho ng color ng mga bag hooks. So, pag pinul mo siya on one side, pwedeng-pwede na siya. Ganito ang ginawa ko for the handbag. Minsan na ginagawa ko, pinapailalim ko yung 2 hooks para magmukha siyang may O-rings na gold.
Kita niyo naman, napakadali lang gawin itong project na to. Ang plastic canvas ay super useful para mas matibay at mas firm ang oval base natin. Perfect din gamitin ng 2 contrasting colors para mas tumabas ang design ng ating two-way reversible bag. At ang dami talagang ways para isuot at i-style ito. Sana nagustuhan niyo ang video tutorial. If you enjoyed this project, don't forget to like, follow, and share para mas marami pa tayong ma-inspire na crafters. Comment niyo na rin kung anong project ang gusto niyo next.